Hey, what's good and what is going on? Jim Alfano here with the Brooke Team and eXp Realty. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Please do like and subscribe if you find any value in this video. I'm hoping to just keep doing these and increase the value as I go along. We're going to take a look here at a couple things. We're going to look at overall high-level market data for the country and for the state of Connecticut. And then I'm going to talk about a strategy for presenting offers that is potentially very strong depending on the scenario. So we have the Redfin housing market data. We're going to look at the U.S. housing market overview, and we have a 5-year graph on the screen for you to see. Median sales price, I'm going to use round numbers, is $402,000. Number of homes sold, 287,000. And the national average 30-year fixed rate, 6.6%. This data is from January. I do believe we did tick up a little bit, but I also do believe we're on the trend back sideways, as the mortgage pros will say, possibly down a little bit, and hopefully by June we are coming down more. We do expect a good spring summer market. Obviously no one knows that for sure, but that's the expectation. So it's still strong with regards to the pricing, and we don't expect that to change because of the low inventory. That story is not changed. That story is the same. Definitely a housing shortage. And the amount of transactions, if we look at the number of homes sold, it's definitely seasonal. So, it's always going to peak down December, January, and then start up in the spring market and peak in June. So, but overall, you can see the percentage of homes sold, really June 2021 is phenomenal, and then 22 is worse, and 23, where are you? 23 was here. So hopefully in 2024 we get to this mark or better. It would be nice to see some more transactions this year, and people are waiting. They've been holding back, so there's definitely some pent-up demand. January 2024, we're looking at 6.6% for the interest rate. I'm going to take a look at that here in a second. So as of March of 2024, we're at 6.88%. March 7th, according to Freddie Mac. You can pause and read this article if you want from Forbes Advisor. And then we have Freddie Mac's graph here. I have a 5-year graph up on the screen at the moment. And so 30-year fixed rate, 6.88. You could save money of the 15-year. The difference is you're committing yourself to a higher monthly payment with the 15-year. Personally, depending on your financial situation, but personally, I would prefer to take the, half a point or so more of the 30-year to lower my monthly overhead obligations. But by all means, if you could pay off your mortgage in 15 years, it's a huge advantage. So by all means, do that if you can. And you can see here, going back 5 years, the interest rate's 6.88 now. And we're going to look at this 2.8 in 21. Frankly, we may never see the rates go back that low again. I'm going to expand the range here for dates, and then I'm going to stop talking about the interest rates. But the gray areas are down markets, recessions. But you could see here I bought my first home in 1999. Yeah, 6.92. I forget what point in the year I bought it. I think it was a little bit later in the year. So I believe I was in the 7s. And my credit was, it was okay back when I did this, my ex-wife and I. But we were accustomed to that rate. And it's kind of, we're lower than that now. Right? But the problem is the combination of the 6.88% with the current increased home values. Like, I got a beautiful 2-bedroom Cape 5 houses from the water in Woodmont. It was borderline Woodmont. It was between Morningside and Woodmont in Milford, Connecticut. I paid $136,000 for the house. It was in good condition. I mean, it wasn't exquisite, so to speak, but it was renovated. It was clean. It was a nice little home. I kind of wish I still had it. But anyhow, let's just quickly talk about one other thing here if I can find it. Oh yeah, there it is, the jump clause. So when you're presenting offers, definitely consult with your real estate professional, whom I hope is me. But if you're in another state or you can't, I can't service your account or help you, talk to your real estate agent. And, there's a number of strategies you could leverage to gain advantage depending upon the situation. So In a case where you know there's a lot of activity, maybe there's an open house coming in this weekend and your client, you love the property, you're the client, you're the buyer, you love the property. You want to kind of motivate people. Let's say the house is listed at 300 and we see all this activity, right? But I call them, they don't have a lot of offers yet and they're not calling for highest and best. Maybe they have 1 or 2 offers on the table. But again, you're not highest and best and you're not in that bidding war situation. What you can implement is a jump clause. So we're talking a 300 asking price, right? Let's say the home market value actually is the asking price of 300. What you could do is offer them hypothetically 285,000, which is a little below the asking, or you could offer asking. If the house is really speaking to you and you want it, and you're willing to pay a little bit over asking, you know, eventually the equity will build and you love the house and you want to beat out the competition. That's one way you go about it. But the pricing you have to take, it's situational. But at the end of the day, the jump clause means you're going to offer one amount, let's call it 285 in this case, and then you're going to jump to 315. And what you say is, buy to increase their purchase price to 315,000 if seller accepts and executes offer before, Wednesday, March 2nd, whatever the date is, okay? And you put a time in there. You could give anywhere from 3 to 24 hours. I wouldn't give more than 24. I wouldn't give less than 3. But the thing is, you're motivating them and saying, hey, look, you could accept this offer at the base level and not accept it by our deadline, or you could accept it with the jump, and it's great because jump is probably better than anything else they have on the table. So they're gambling if they don't take your jump offer, that offer is going to go away, and they're hoping that some other offer is going to come in at that much or more, and they're just not 100% sure of that. So it motivates people. As long as it's a good offer, obviously you can't do this with lowball offers, but as long as it's a good, strong offer in every other aspect, you could jump it and you can get ahead of the curve. Get ahead of the line, I should say. All right? Folks, thank you so much for your time. Reach out with any questions, comments, concerns, criticism, constructive or otherwise. I did that earlier. Anyway, have a great day, folks. Thank you again. Jim Alfano, 203-408-1693.